now, and it also has taken the shame in development out, because a lot of people are ashamed to be developed. Us as black people in the township, we do not want to be developed because it makes us feel like we are less of people. When you come to me and you say, I want to develop you, you make me feel like I am not developed as a person yet. So therefore there are things that I lack. So we tend to step back and we do not want development when it's brought to us like that. But when it's brought in a way that it's free for them to just enter and develop themselves on their own, then it does not feel like you are doing anything for them, but they're doing stuff for themselves.
What do you think the responsibility of each individual is in Kwano for making a better community?
I think us as the community of Kwano Tula, it is now that time. That time in South Africa, presidents have said, which means wake up and do it for yourself. Yeah. I think it is time now that if you wake up and you are unable to create a CV or profile for yourself, just wake up and do something that will. The minute you wake up and you do something for yourself, it will benefit you. Before your sister, before your mother, before your father, If you don't have shoes, just wake up, do something, sell something, I'm not saying go steal something to sell, but create a product. There are people like us around, there are other development organizations around. Approach these people yourself, talk to them yourself, and then you will see at the end of the day, you waking up for yourself and doing something for yourself, it will change you. It won't change anyone else. It will change you, and when it changes you, it will have a big impact on your sister, on your brother, on your mother, on your father, because at the end of the day, this is a ripple growing effect. When you want to change the world, you start with yourself, and then everyone else learns from you.
Business has been shown throughout history to be the building blocks of an empire. Every great kingdom, the most developed countries of their era, were all massive centers of trade. Not only were they the most powerful and perhaps civilized, they were also the most educated and healthiest of their time. They could offer a standard of living that no other could provide their people with. To give an example, before America became the first world country it is today, it once was a place of a small educated population, a country prone to the ever-looming threat of disease, until the first American Industrial Revolution, in which businesses both small and massive alike had begun to spread all over the country. America could now provide the education, health, and even wealth that its people wanted. It became the land of opportunity.
Should I turn it down?
In just a second. In this highly globalized modern world, what external factors and resources can be used in a way that benefits struggling communities and avoids the negative connotation of belittlement being hand in hand with development? Two new schools of thought captured our attention regarding developing countries and emerging markets. These are the ideas of social entrepreneurship and impact investing. Social entrepreneurs approach issues with innovative solutions to society's most pressing social problems, with the passion of a social mission and the image of a business-like discipline, innovation, and determination. Impact investments are investments made into companies, organizations, and funds with the intention to generate measurable social and environmental impact alongside a financial return. While impact investments may seem to be overtly high-risk, low-reward, they have proven to be effective in a number of financial models. One of the essential parts of impact investment's ability to function properly comes as a result of SIBs, or social impact bonds. SIBs are corporations between government, private investors, and nonprofit organizations. The investors provide the initial capital for the program and will be repaid with returns through interest on the initial amount. This, however, only occurs if the project meets its set goal with the money allotted. The debt of SIBs is repaid successfully by the government due to the social outcome actually being worth more than the interest paid.
And what this house is also created is just over the house we have a small small piece of land. We proposed to build a playground for the kids, but then some of the community members said no, that won't be a good idea because the kids will be out on their own, you know. So what rather we can do is to create a small garden, you know. So there's a patch of land that me and John are going to walk over to later on, and I'll show you. There's a patch of ground where two neighbors are thinking of building a small garden. So that garden, they're hoping to sell some of the veggies and some of the fruit they plant, and some of them they're hoping to use for their own use. Meaning,
To answer our question, the local economy is one of the most significant factors of the creation of change in a community, alongside non-abrasive external factors. To the prosperity of the economy in communities, it is given room to grow both literally and as a community.